Art influences the opinion of people through visual inspiration. It has the power to change the world because it stimulates the society by translating experiences through space and time. Welcome to the show. My name is Tolokbe Lamidi.
So far, so good. This exhibition is series 9 of the documentation of Argungu documentation. Argungu documentation is all about documenting Argungu day in, day out of the people of Argungu. This part of the world, when you mention Argungu, what comes to the mind first is the fishing festival. I'm going beyond the fishing festival. Activities in Argungu, like Argungu Fishing Festival, will have the cultural display, wrestling, and every other thing. The last day which the fishermen enter the river, which ends the fishing festival. Ever before going to the north, I've been painting Argungu, I've been painting the north. To my greatest surprise, in 2004, I found myself in Kamba. Kamba happened to be under Argungu Emirate. Kamba shared the same border with Niger in Kebbi State. The one behind me is mission, as in mission. The moment is about that moment where the fishermen run to Matamfada. Matamfada is a river which they use in the fishing festival for the big catch. The big one behind me is mystery. Mystery in the sense that during the fishing festival, which the fishermen from all walks of life run, and that moment you see dust, people coming out from dust, as in the moment whereby everybody is running to enter Matamfada, the river.
Series 9 is quite interesting because it gives the dynamism of what you find in Argungu today. It tells you all the happenings. If you recall that Argungu Festival started way back 1947, and since all this while, it's been celebrated. Indeed, the world had to recognize them in 2016. UNESCO had to come in and place them on the list of cultural sites in the world. So Argungu Festival is very key, it's very important to us, and we have brought Argungu Festival all the way to Lagos. Argungu is about 711 kilometers from Lagos. So it's quite an interesting thing to do. We are quite happy that the commissioner himself came all the way, and the PS, as well as staff of the Ministry of Information and Culture. They have come to celebrate with us. This is a beautiful exhibition full of masterpieces, and I encourage people to come in and savor it. Art collectors, art lovers, as well as art historians.
The Argungu series exhibition is the development and presentation through creative visual documentation of the ideals inherent in the cultural, traditional, social and political evolution of the Argungu Emirate of Kebbi State, Nigeria for present and future generations, to establish an Emirates periodical for regular visual dissemination of the cultural ideals of Argungu Emirate to the world, and to constitute an exhibition and competition system for strong attainment of the set-out goals.
We are showcasing, or rather the exhibitor is showcasing the cultural values of Argungu in line with the famed International Fishing and Cultural Festival that holds naturally yearly. And the idea, I believe, is to take it further to the international arena in order for the world entirely to understand and see the cultural values and heritage of Kebbi State. Kebbi State is rich in various aspects of culture. We have 4 important emirate councils in Kebbi State. We have Gondu Emirate, we have Argungu Emirate, we have Zulu Emirate, we have Yawu Emirate. Each emirate has its own unique, peculiar system of celebration, either Yali or whatever. Argungu, of course, is known with its fishing festival, and from 1926, when it was recognized as an international fishing and cultural event by UNESCO. We also have other events in the 3 other emirate councils. In Yauri, we have the regatta. Yauri is a riverine area. In Zulu, we have the Hola. In Binikebi, or rather in Gondu Emirate, we have fishing. We have horse racing from time to time. We also have another event there that we call Otunga. These are the various celebrations in the entire Kebbi State landscape. And we're happy to be here to celebrate Argungu. We hope to be here or somewhere else to celebrate the other emirates' cultural peculiarities and performances.
We grew up together anyway. He started the art work right from Olodi Apapa, Wima area, right from primary school, even when we have already left secondary school. He insists that art is going to do it to the end. In the process, he decided to apply for secondary school. He starts, finish, apply to Yaba Tech, where he graduated as an artist. From there, he has been going from one state to the other until he discovered, during his service, where he discovered, what's it called, in Kebbi State, and discovered that the art that he's doing is something to promote a culture. Person I can call passionable to his core. He put all his heart on art work, and he has been doing well.
The 2023 World Tourism Day celebration featured exhibition, food tourism, music, and lots more at the Tafawa Balewa Square, Lagos. Let's take a look.
What we had at the last Oshogo made me to understand we stand to gain a lot if we encourage and appreciate what we have in Africa, especially in Nigeria. We are moving, and hopefully we'll get there very soon. Let me use this opportunity to appreciate them for this beautiful event, meeting great minds and appreciating Africa, especially states like Osun State. We want to encourage everybody to come to our state to support us and support our local content.
World Tourism Day. That's the big elephant in the room right now. It's what everybody is looking up to. We no longer have oil, gas, and everything. We're looking for other means to make sure that we get people into our space, to help with our SMEs, to help with the commerce in Lagos, to help people see and know what Lagos has to offer. So World Tourism Day is a very good idea of doing that, but we are not where we're supposed to be yet. We've spoken all the grammar, all the English. We're taking it from end to end, and we're going to make sure that by the time we're coming back here next year, we would have some things on our checklist that we would have done. Knowing Lagos, exploring Lagos, touring Lagos, not for people coming into our country, but also for residents and visitors into Lagos from within Nigeria.
I'm actually happy about what's happening in the Nigerian space. People are beginning to promote, and people are also promote Nigerian. People right now are visiting Nigerian states. For instance, we saw a big surge during the COVID period, with people going to likes of Jara, Lakwe, Abeokuta and all that. So what we're hoping with, we also need government to help us, whereby providing good infrastructure, road, trains and all that. Because I keep telling people that Nigeria has everything it takes, from beautiful landscape, beaches, mountains and all that. But what we have now is bad infrastructure, and also, I don't know how to put it, we also do not know how to take care of assets. So Nigerians as well, we need to learn to take care of our own assets, natural assets and properties. That way tourism would grow.
Tourism in Nigeria is at the moment, I would say the awareness is getting better as it used to be. And we are at the awareness level at the moment, because nothing concrete, nothing fundamental has really been done on tourism in Nigeria. And when I say something fundamental, I mean policy that will drive the tourism space in Nigeria has not been put in place. So there have been efforts in the past, but at the moment, there's no policy now that is really driving tourism. So there is no direction as far as tourism is concerned in Nigeria at the moment.
For me, I would say, the narrative is changing. Everybody is getting, is taking it to their awareness. People is, everybody wants to participate in tourism, because we know that tourism, is a daily affair, is a daily activities, it's all about life. Look at yourself, your hairstyle is lovely, and down to your food, people love to explore food tourism. People want to explore educational tourism, or even want to be in tune with nature, and also people want to, celebrate and also spiritually connected. That is what we call religious tourism. So everybody in Nigeria and the rest of the world is catching up with tourism activities.
We are called Adire teams. What we do is we specifically make dresses with the African prints. Oh well, we are trying to sell off what we have in our country, We are Africans, so we should do more of our stuffs. Well, should I say this is actually my first time here, so I'm about to experience what it's all about, so I can't say much. I'm just here to enjoy how the shows go. Adire is also known as the African print, and this is for men. It's a mixture of the Ashoke on it and also full African.
The World Tourism Day is a day set aside to celebrate tourism activities around the world, and of course this time around is about the environment, green investment. It's still about the environment. The year before is still something about the environment. You see, as people go around the world enjoying themselves, engaging in tourism activities, it's of utmost importance that they consider the environment. People should be mindful of the environment, because at the end of the day, it's the environment that houses or domiciles our activities. If we're not treating them right, well, we'll have to pay for it. Of course, you hear stuff like climate action, climate change. It's all about the activities in the environment. So if we don't treat them right, we're going to have negative action from the climate. So it's important here that let's go green in our investments.
for our own industry, I would say for our own, especially because of the particular position we have kind of let the government know that we have. We are ambassadors of Nigeria. Our industry needs incredible patient capital, please. And, you know, patient capital on one side, grants on the other, you know. And so that is very important for our government to look at, and to not think that when we are saying patient capital, you know, equity is very good, and also even the interest rate for our own industry, 9% is still too high. You know that 3-5. Okay.
We have a new destination, which people who, you know, will start enjoying from, you know, maybe from next year. And this, to a large extent, had also helped myself in particular to, you know, have a better understanding of what it is to run or to want to run a tourist destination. You know, Era Clothing started like 3 years ago, but now we started with just Kunle's Kembe as a collection, but now we have about 8 collections, you know, and we're growing.
This one is focused on green investment, looking at sustainability of the environment, how to preserve the environment, how to help nature, how to also bring all the partners that are involved in the green and renewable energy together. I think that their project of funding electric cars and having people drive electric cars is beyond just saving the economy. It's also creating a new industry and businesses for people. They already have a rechargeable point. They have an all solarized building, and people are going to take after them. And we know that things will change. I'm happy to be part of this, and that's why I'm here.
Today we are out to celebrate the World Tourism Day with the theme Tourism and Green Investment, and that is why we are showcasing all of these our green initiative and the experience, amazing experience for people to explore. Yeah, for me, I would say we should collaborate more, from the industry, private stakeholders, to government, to financial institutions. We need more financial institutions to actually support this industry and see tourism as a proper business, not just a CSR venture. So we need collaboration, partnership, and I think we are on that path already. We can see government officials, we can see the private stakeholders.
Food relates to tourism because sometimes you need to do some things extraordinary to relate with people outside your culture. So I think coming here today to relate with people for tourism in different language, different countries, it was awesome, and I had somebody from another place eat my food and liked it. Jollof rice. Nigerian jollof? Yes, Niger jollof. It can only be one jollof rice, and Nigeria had the best jollof rice so far.
Tourism is you moving from somewhere to another place to explore and enjoy yourself. But if you go somewhere, you're going there because of the aesthetics, but something is going to keep you there, and that's the content they have. And the food plays a very important role in the tourism story, and that's why we're here for food tourism. We have different things from different parts of Nigeria. We have different food, we have palm wine, we have jedi, we have different things just to tell our own story. You know, I think a lot of times people try to tell our story for us, but it's time for us to own it. And what we're trying to do is to take ownership of different things, and that's what we're doing basically, telling our own story.
Welcome back. Now, Crossroads, a twice-as-night studios and seeing through the art production is an exploration of resilience, sisterhood, and the strength that emerges from the most challenging of circumstances. Directed by Benga Yusuf.
Once I come back like this, I go buy you shoe, I go buy you clothes, you go change your hair. All those your friends they jealousy, they go start see. What your mama gets for mine to do for you, eh? You don't understand. I'm going to see a man, right? Holy Ghost fire. I don't feel dodge you. I didn't get what I tell you before. You say, person no they dodge in shadow. Yeah, you don't talk and finish. So now, go ask anybody about Bash. I Bash.
Crossroad Treatment Lagos is a powerful drama that interweaves the lives of two women, Ariyike and Aduni, whose paths collide in unexpected ways. Ariyike, a woman struggling to make ends meet, becomes entangled in a web of deceit when a man she met on an adult app orchestrates a cruel trap. Meanwhile, Aduni, a woman living a seemingly idyllic life in Ibadan, faces a traumatic abduction that threatens to shatter her world. Crossroad Treatment Lagos is a poignant exploration of resilience, sisterhood, and the strength that emerges from the most challenging of circumstances. Through their shared struggles, Ariyike and Aduni discover the power within themselves to redefine their destinies and forge a brighter future.
We just finished test run, as I like to call it, of the first edition of the live video of Crossroads, the musical. It's been like me, it's been a long journey. We've been on this journey for a year, a bit, but finally we're here.
Yeah. Crossroads is our everyday normal story in Lagos State. It's a story that is in our faces every day. Every Lagosian, every Nigerian is used to the vices.
I always get excited each time I watch an awesome stage play. A theatrical performance tells our story in an easy way. And truly, the only way to live in a world without art is to strip humans of the ability to see it. Join us again same time next week. Bye-bye.